Hey there, you're going to be working on small moments for Unit 6, so let's go ahead and get started. This is just an overview of what that unit looks like. This is going to be unchanged from the previous unit, so make sure if you haven't read it before, go ahead and read it. This is the routines, nothing new here, so I'm just going to zoom right through those. Your mentor text, there's some great suggestions there. Remember, we want to make sure that we have a mentor text that students are already familiar with. You won't have time to read the entire book and then teach the lesson and then model the no, you'll make sure you open up. Remember how in this particular book, the author did, well, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to do the same thing in my own writing. Let me show you. So that's how mentor text should be really quick, referring to the text and then showing them how to apply that, what that looks like in their grade level. Okay. Now is the time to update that rubric chart and the writing goal chart. And remember, students can move their names around as the month goes on. So if they no longer need one, they can move it to something else. So that's really helpful. This is an overview of the unit. Some of these mini lessons are great for small moments, but they work at any time of the year. So keep them in mind so that you can go back and reteach those. Maybe you're in Unit 7 and you want to go back and teach something from Unit 6. Or maybe next year, now that you know in Unit 6 it teaches this, maybe next year in Unit 4 you realize I need that lesson. Now you know where you can go find it. Okay, so this unit is also going to be about small moments. So really what that is having students zero in on what's important. Oftentimes students will say they want to write a story about when they went to the fair and they rode the blah, blah, blah ride and it was so fun and also scary and blah, blah, blah. That's really a small moment. But when you go to sit down with them and you read their writing, you're noticing that they are writing about getting dressed in the morning, what they had breakfast, and then driving there, and then the whole day. And they never even, they're 42 pages in and they haven't even gotten to that small moment. So we want to make sure we model that and help students notice what's important and focus in on that. Okay, so that's what this unit is about. Also look in the in the anchor charts. You can ask the students to create a writing folder where they can display pictures that they can use for small ideas. And so you'll want to make sure that you send the letter home ahead of time so you have enough time to get that folder back in. Okay. All right. Let me see what else do I want to share with you. Lots and lots of anchor charts here. That show versus tell. There was a couple charts I wanted to share with you. One of them is writing with our senses. So for that particular one, we're going to be thinking about what are we seeing? What are we tasting? So that helps to slow down a moment. The other one in there is there's descriptive words. So these word lists are ones that there's one for the whole class and then there's a black and white version. Those are great for you to put into the writing folder. So keep an eye out for those, and you can put those into the writing folder. Let's see, there's also, ways to begin and ways to end, and then your writing checklist. So units, lessons 16, 17, 18 are all reteaching opportunities. So you have those. Unit 19 is about selecting one piece to make it better. And then, day 20, I think I said unit 19, I meant day 19. And then day 20 is about the publishing process. So nothing really different here. I am going quicker and quicker as we're getting towards the end of the units because you're becoming writing teacher experts. But of course, if you ever have any questions, you know how to get in touch with us and I'm happy to answer those. Anyhow, that's small moments for Unit 6. Enjoy.